more natural. Your fluency improves with the amount of repetitions you do. You know, if you are exposed to the language and you are able to repeat everything that is everything that you absorb, then it becomes super useful. So it's very similar to what we did in the beginning, like in the first level, and now today implementing it in a normal conversation. It's gonna give you a lot of tools, a lot of tools. I'm really wondering to see how you can do the following task, because we are doing, as I told you on Saturday, we are preparing the B2 exam. We're gonna finish the listening portion this week, and then Thursday and Friday we're gonna do analysis on writing. So this particular week is gonna be super interesting to check your level, to see if you can do the exercises, and to check how much we can work on. So welcome, brother. Very, very happy to have you finally in B2. I'm so excited to show you the tips, and let's see how much you can do. Okay? Very good. Well, let me introduce you to your partners. We have here Jessica, Silvana, Elsie, and is Isaac with you, Silvana?
No, teacher.
Where did you put him?
What?
Where did you leave him?
Sorry. It's because my internet is very, well, not very fast today.
Okay.
He's in his apartment.
Yes?
I suppose.
I suppose, exactly, me too. I wish.
Oh,
I, I wish he's in his house. And who is he with? Huh?
uh,
Who is
my
he with?
cats.
With your cats. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Excellent strategy. Very good. And Jessica, don't say anything. Okay? This is only you. Okay. Let's start. We're gonna start with the analysis. On Friday, we saw this exercise in which you heard the audio about spectacle verbs, and then you got these answers, right? Some of you got a couple of answers correctly, others got some incomplete. The idea is to complete these sentences using the information in the audio. Probably you, Silvana, you are familiar with this exercise. For Christian, it's going to be like completely new. And Jessica and Elsie, you did this exercise last Friday, right? What are your comments on this type of exercise? Because this is the first time we actually do a certificate exam or a certificate exercise that is very similar to the exercises we do on with the videos. So what comments do you have about this? Was it difficult? Was it easy? Was it easy? Did you identify all the words? Did you get all the answers correctly or not? Let's start with Elsie.
Mm-hmm. I thought that I got all the information, but when you show me the answers, I, I noticed that I need to pay more attention in the details mm, of the sorry, in
Basic.
the yes, noun, verb, things like that, because
Correct.
I put nouns together with other nouns and things like that.
So you, in what part did you miss?
Mm, I think that I just read the sentence and I try to remember. Oh yes, I heard that, and I put a little answer bar, but
Mm.
I don't. I didn't pay attention if I need a bear now.
Oh,
Just just put just
okay.
put just put the things that I remember.
That's very important. Mhm. One of the strategies that we are forgetting is, okay, we need information, but what type of information do we need? Do I need an adjective, a noun, a verb, or what kind of thing? So for this particular exercise, the word families was a very useful thing. I'm not gonna use that one because that wasn't, but that one doesn't have adverbs. But it was in the word formation probably, or over here. Hmm. Ah, here it is. These words were very, very useful to know, and the family words that we needed, because all the information that is after and before the space can give you clues on the type of word you need. So if you see the answers, all of them are color blue. This means that all words were nouns. If you understood an adverb, you were in a different direction. If you understood an adjective, probably it was incomplete, you know, because we had some adjectives actually. If we see the answers, you can see that number 11 was actually an adjective, northern, to say areas that are in the north. Or number 17 could have included the word little and the word small as options, which are adjectives as well. So one of the things that Elsie just said was super important. Yes, you need to complete with information, but what type of word do I need? Pay attention on that section because that's going to help you a lot. Whenever you are listening, you can discriminate the words that you don't need and take only the information that you need. Easy. Good job, Elsie. That was a nice comment. In the case of Jesse, what was the difficult part in this exercise?
Can you listen me?
Right? Yes.
Okay.
Can you listen
Um,
to me? Two.
yes, I can.
No. So the question is the correction. Listen
Okay.
to me, not listen me.
Okay, sorry. Can you listen to me?
Exactly. Yes. Perfect.
Okay. The same that Elsie said, I didn't pay attention to the structure,
Mhm.
like the nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and I I tried to use the same strategy to remember the things I understood and listened. But but for example, I I felt that that the woman spoke quickly, and I don't catch out. Sorry,
I didn't catch.
I didn't catch the main idea.
Yes, correct.
Mm,
What was the two main things that, or the most important information in a sentence are usually two types of words. Who remember that? The most important information in a sentence is usually two types of words. Who remembers?
Noun and verb.
Exactly, milady. Good job. Nouns and verbs. And we spoke about that previously. When we saw phrases, where tips on listening over here, we saw that the most important information is usually nouns and verbs. And the rest of the information are only extensions of nouns and verbs. So this exercise is an example of that. All the words were nouns and adjectives. Adjectives are extensions of a noun. And that's the way you could have discriminated the information better. So then that's going to be the thing. The way we are going to analyze this exercise, and I want to make a profound analysis in this exercise, is because I want you to be very, very, very sure on the way information is provided in the exam, so it can become easy for you when you are doing this test. Let's listen to the spectacle bears again, for those who don't remember the audio, and then I want you to, the persons that have already done this exercise, take notes on the sentences where the answers are. Okay, try to find the answers again and try to find the sentence that contains the answers. Whenever you are ready with pencil and paper, please provide me with a thumbs up. Like this. Elsie's ready. Very good. What about the rest? Isaac's ready. Welcome, brother.
Thank you.
Chris ready. Very nice. Yes, is ready. We're only missing Silvana. Silvana has a question. What's up, Sil?
I'm sorry. It's not a question. It's because
Oh,
I was going to react and I put that, but I'm ready.
okay. Okay, I will take it as a thumbs up. Let's listen to
Yeah.
it.
Cambridge English. First certificate in English. Lists at the end of the test.
So, your first live ice hockey game. Yeah, a lot of thought. With only a few cancellations reported.
For questions 9 to 18, complete the sentences with a word or short phrase. You now have 45 seconds to look at part 2.
45 seconds to look at part 2.
Thanks for inviting me tonight. As you know, my main interest is in conservation, and I'm lucky enough to work with lots of different organisations looking after animals both in captivity and in the wild. I'd been fascinated by all kinds of bears for a long time before I started working in this field, but it was the spectacled bear that really attracted me. Some people find it appealing because of its size and shape, and it's less well known than other types of bear. But for me, I thought it was such a great name. It comes from the patches of yellowish fur around the bear's eyes, which grow in a sort of circle shape like glasses, Although these golden markings vary greatly from one bear to another and may not be limited to the eyes, they can extend as far as the bear's cheeks or even chest. I'd like to explain what we know about this bear and why I find it so fascinating. It's the only survivor of a type of bear that once ranged across America during the last ice age. We thought that it was only found in certain places in Venezuela and Chile, but I was thrilled to read some reports that suggested it might also be living in northern parts of Argentina and eastern Panama. It's quite difficult to find spectacled bears in the wild because they are quite shy animals and tend to live in a wide variety of habitats, which can range from dry coastal deserts to high mountain areas above 4,000 meters. They are most commonly found in forests, though. Being such timid animals, they tend to come out at night, which is another thing that makes them difficult to see, though, like me, you may be surprised to learn that they don't sleep all through the winter, as many other types of bear do. We're not sure about the actual number of spectacled bears that remain in the wild, but it's been estimated that there are only about 2,400 still around. The bears are endangered, not so much because they are hunted by other animals, but what I find really sad is the fact that humans destroy their habitat. Spectacled bears are quite small compared with other bears, and of course they do have other enemies. These mostly include mountain lions and jaguars, but they remain a smaller threat. The bears are primarily vegetarian, and their normal diet is tree bark and berries. On rare occasions, though, they eat honey, which I thought was just something in children's books. I was interested to find that they are incredibly good climbers, and one thing I found really funny is that they've been known to sit up in a tree for days. They make a platform. Why? I couldn't guess, but they're waiting for fruit to ripen so they can eat it. It's quite surprising that although they rarely eat meat, they have extremely strong jaws and wide, flat teeth. Very occasionally they do eat meat, something like birds or insects, though they like small mice best if they can get them. We're really trying to make people more aware of the bears, and we've made a television series about one man's efforts to make people understand the dangers facing the animals. He spent a long time in Peru studying them and has published a very funny diary of his time there. I hope everyone will read it and support our efforts to help these fascinating creatures. So, are there any questions?
Interesting. The last one. Okay, I want to hear your opinion starting on the last one because I got all of them except the dairy. I understand now why many of you said TV show. I also heard TV show. So what about you? Did you hear anything different this time? Let's begin with Isaac. What did you hear on the last one, number 18?
I think it is correct, but I think that I really need to listen that part again.
Yeah, right. Because
Yeah.
last Friday everybody wrote TV show,
Yes.
and I agree. I agree on that one. Interesting. What did you get in the last one, Elsie?
This time I got the same.
The TV, right?
Yes.
Me too. I didn't get the diary. I need to check what's up with that one. Silvana, did you hear anything about the diary, number 18?
I heard what you wrote, funny diary.
That one, really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna check that one. And Jessie, what did you get on the last one?
I understood TV show.
Can you repeat? I couldn't understand you. And put your microphone near your
I understood TV
Mhm.
show.
TV show too, right? Okay, interesting. Okay, well, before doing the analysis and the transcription, let's talk to Kristen, who is checking out the listening for the first time. What was your experience on listening to this, brother?
Well, I understood that it's talking about birds, what they eat, its habitat, that they are in very danger. There are there are no many birds left.
Correct.
These kind of bird, you can find them in South America, I think, Venezuela, Chile,
Right. Good. Good. Very,
and
very good.
mainly in the forest.
And maybe in the forest. That's right. Yes. That's exactly some of the answers, actually. You know, there was something about Argentina, South America, over here. Question number 11 is complete the sentence with what type of what area of Argentina were they found. Forest was number 12 precisely. So this is the one that you are understanding. Now, I want you to check that this is the type of exercises that the exam has. And this is the most difficult one in the exam. Okay. So you will have only
Okay.
48 seconds to see all the exercise and understand it. And then boom, you're gonna hear this the first. Then there's gonna be a repetition. But I really suggest that you use only one opportunity to complete the information, because the second one, it's only for verification, only to check if you're correct or not, and that's it. So I really strongly recommend that you use the first play alone to complete this exercise.
Got it.
Good. Okay. Let's listen to the transcription on number 9. Okay. Angela says that it was the name of the spectacled bear that first interested her. Let's listen to that section. Let me find it.
Something in children's books. Mountain actual number of spectacled bears in the wild because they are quite shy animals and markings vary greatly from one bear to another, both in captivity and in the wild. I'd been fascinated by all kinds of bears for a long time before I started working in this field, but it was the spectacled bear that really attracted me. Some people find it appealing because of its size and shape, and it's less well known than other types of bear. But for me, I thought it was such a great name.
That's it. Transcript number 9 starts in the some people, and it ends in name. Let's analyze this sentence, okay? What do you have? What information do you have over here? Let's begin with Silvana. I'm gonna play it again, and you tell me complete the sentence, okay?
Shape, and it's less well known than other types of bear. But for me, I thought it was such a great name.
Action.
I only understand, but for me, such a great name. But I got lost because I was expecting to hear some people, but I didn't hear that.
Yeah, me too. I think I clicked a little bit later than I was supposed to. So let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
That really attracted me. Some people find it appealing because of its size and shape.
some people finding
Okay.
find it the
Okay.
I don't understand that word peeling. The peel
Okay. No problem. Continue.
because of his size and shape.
Good job. Let's analyze that mysterious word. Definition. No.
It's an species.
No.
No.
Help me.
Appealing. Okay.
Definition.
Appealing. Attractive or interesting. Spending the holidays in Britain wasn't a prospect that I found particularly appealing.
That's right. So I don't find it appealing. I don't find it nice. I don't find it interesting.
Okay.
So people find it appealing. Okay. Final repetition for you. Let's listen.
And in the wild. I'd been fascinated by all kinds of bears for a long time before I started working in this field, but it was the spectacled bear that really attracted me. Some people find it appealing because of its size and shape, and
I said his size.
His size. Okay.
Or is it it?
Is it a he? Why are you assuming his gender?
Yeah.
Its size and shape. That's right. Do you have any more information?
No, because you stop it there.
Well, then in that case, let's continue with the next. Help me. Help me, Elsie. Next one.
No,
people find it
I
appealing because of
I
its
just
size.
said
You just what?
no, nothing.
Okay. You can do this, okay? You can do this. I trust you. Let's try.
Some people find it appealing because of its size and shape, and it's less well known than other types of bear.
It's less well known than other types of bear,
Perfect.
something like that.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's it. That's information. And then we have this.
But for me, I thought it was such a great name.
What's the rest of information, Elsie?
But for me,
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was such as such as such as great name.
It was such eliminate as. That's extra information. Such a great name. That's it.
Okay.
Because such as is similar to say, for example.
Okay.
Whereas only such is similar to say really. Very different expression. Okay.
Okay.
I wanted to extract this transcript specifically because this is one of the most classic tricks that the exam does to you. If you analyze the main information here, is only people find it appealing. Only this. People find it appealing because and this and this and this and this, but for me. When you hear a but for me, automatically you can extract a contrary opinion to the one you were hearing. So the exam is going to help to distract you with information. The exam is going to give you a lot of information that is unnecessary for you to get confused. The most important information is in the but. Over here. When you hear the but for me, I thought that's information you need because you have in the information that first interested her. This is the information that matches the one I need, not the people, not the people's opinion, her opinion, right? Fortunately, many of you got the correct answer instantly. That was a good job. The people who didn't have this answer correctly, pay attention to the separation. All the information that is extra, ignore it. You don't need it. Just look for the exception that matches the text. Do you understand?
Yes, I got it.
Perfect. What about the rest? Technically, that's in the important information. What about Jesse?
Yeah, I got it.
Chris, yes?
Yes, teacher.
Cool. No questions then? Let's try with the next one. Okay. Number 10. Now, Isaac, you're gonna help me. Okay?
Okay, let me read
Read it out loud.
Angela mentions that the Earth's markings can be found on its chest as well as its eyes and cheeks.
Mhm.
Okay.
It comes from the patches of yellowish fur around the bear's eyes, which grow in a sort of circle shape like glasses. Although these golden markings vary greatly from one bear to another and may not be limited to the eyes, they can extend as far as the bear's cheeks or even chest.
No, I just write and they can be extended
Mhm.
to its cheeks.
Cheeks. What else?
They can be extended. Is it on its cheeks?
On its cheeks. Kinda. Sounds
Okay.
good. Let's use its. That's the one we need, but be careful.
Okay.
Does somebody extend these markings?
No.
Then there's no reason why you need to use passive voice.
Okay.
You said was extended or were extended, something like that, no?
I think I said they can be extended.
Okay, can be extended. Be extended implies that another person extend them.
Somebody is doing that action.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you can use the word auxiliary can but you need to use the verb in simple form.
They can extend.
Correct.
Okay.
Mhm. That happens with transitive words, like untransitive verbs, markings can extend because nobody else puts them there. That can help you with comprehension. Let's listen again.
Circle shape like glasses. Although these golden markings vary greatly from one bear to another and may not be limited to the eyes, they can extend as far as the bear's cheeks or even chest.
Mhm.
They extend bears as I hear bears.
Okay.
Uh,
You got confused on the order of words, no?
yeah. And I think that she said something like even chest. Or I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Okay. Let's listen again. Groups
Okay.
of words.
Yeah.
Try to pair the word before the word next. Also, you know what? Let's take an opportunity to talk about the importance of a yellow word in this case. A yellow word can help you identify portions of information too. In this case, I'm going to talk about conjunctions. The ones over here. Conjunctions connect complex portions of information. Okay. These are like by standard, conjunctions technically are like separators. I like to call them separators because it's like they can actually separate and discriminate phrases that are important and phrases that are not important. Like parentheses, it's like almost like parentheses. So words like although, if, but, and can actually separate a portion of information that you probably don't need. And you can eliminate that word, that phrase completely.
Okay.
Let's talk about conjunctions. Conjunctions can actually help you eliminate that information. This sentence and this text is full of them. So let's listen again. Over here we have although, you see?
Yes.
So technically it's although blah, 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 comma, they, na, 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 and na, 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 and it becomes like super easy to identify the information and group together. Try to tell me only one, not the full sentence, only one section.
Okay.
From the patches as the bear's cheeks or even chest. Markings vary greatly from one bear to another. It's less well known than other types of bear, but for me, I thought it was such a great name. It comes from the patches of yellowish fur around the bear's eyes, which grow in a sort of circle shape like glasses. Although these golden markings vary greatly from one bear to another and may not be limited to the eyes, they can extend as far as the bear's cheeks or even chest.
I think she said something, although these, I don't know, I didn't understand globe, markings vary from, and then I got lost, each bear from another or something like that.
Markings grow?
No, but vary, no, vary.
Very, very,
Vary, yeah.
Markings vary.
And I don't remember the other part. Is like, although this, this,
Okay.
uh, and then there's a different word. Markings vary from, I
Yes.
didn't understand, from one verb to another or something like that.
Perfect. That you are completing information with grammatical knowledge. From one verb to another is a paraphrasis. She says from bear to bear.
Okay.
But it's exactly the same, eh? Yes. And the cookie, the collocation for the word very is a
Mhm.
preposition from. If you
Yeah.
see the dictionary, you will always see very from, very from, very from. In all the
Okay. Like, okay, yeah, I get it.
Very good, man. Mhm. Okay, you got 3 chances. Let's go back to Jesse. You're next. Okay, what information do you have, Jess? Do you want to listen again?
I listen before they can extend limit to their eyes.
Perfect.
They can extend.
Oh,
But
limit to their
before
eyes,
before
they can
they
extend. Ah, okay.
before they can limit to their eyes, they can extend.
Okay, they eyes. You have 2 nouns together. That's impossible. Try to
So
figure out a way.
their eyes.
Exactly, yes. Good job. Mhm. Limit to their eyes. Limit is incomplete, eh?
Limit
Again?
limited.
Excellent. If a verb ends in T, the pronunciation is limited. Good job, eh? Good job. Do you have anything else?
No.
Oh, okay, let's listen again. But first, give me a second because Jessie is in the chat. Hello, Jess.
Hello, teacher. Good night. Good night, everyone. I will say attendance, please. And here, Jessie. Hello, Jessie. Good night.
Hello, good night.
Thank you. And Elsie. Hello, Elsie. Good night.
Hello, good night, Jess.
Thank you, Elsie. Good night. And Sil. Hello, Sil. Good night.
Hi, Jessie. Good night.
Thank you, Sil. Good night. And Isaac. Hello. Isaac. Good night. So, welcome, Christian. And thank you, everyone. Have
Thank
a
you
good night. See you, teacher.
so much.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Jessie. You
Thank
See
too.
you like what?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's right. So let's listen again, Jess. Let's see what else you can catch.
Although these golden markings vary greatly from one bear to another and may not be limited to the eyes, they can extend as far as the bear's cheeks or even chest.
It's no, it's
I understood they can extend it, and I am not sure something like the best.
okay.
The best cheek or it chest.
Okay. That
I
is making you confused because of the accent. What was, how do British people pronounce the letter R? Do you remember?
are like
They open, no?
yes.
Because they don't say mother, they say mother.
Uh-huh.
So imagine the word bears, but remove the R. How does that sound?
Ver without R.
Without the R. Open the R.
No, teacher.
Try it.
Can you repeat?
Sure, it's the word bear, but open the R, like a British person.
Okay. Ver.
Open more. Don't pronounce the R. Bear.
Bell.
Now make it plural. Bas.
Ay,
Pronounce it. Bas.
best.
That's it. That's the reason you understood best.
Best. Okay.
You see?
Yes.
It's exactly the reason why it's important to identify the R. When you say bears, she actually said bears cheeks.
Bear cheeks or chest.
Uh-huh. Or at least the or is correct, but there's some words missing. You see?
Okay.
Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Now I have a question for Christian. Christian, do you want to participate? Do you feel ready to check some extra words?
Yeah.
Cool. What extra words do you have?
Or even.
Or even, exactly.
Can be extended.
Can be extended. That was the same issue that Isaac had, because Isaac said can be extended too. But
Okay.
going to the logic of passive voice, if you say can be extended, it's because a person is extending them and nobody is extending the markings. Do you understand what is a marking?
Yeah, the face, the marks in
Exactly.
the face.
With a different color. So that will be considered a marking. If you speak about markings, nobody can extend those markings.
Okay.
That's the reason you cannot use passive voice in this example. You cannot say can be extended, because in parentheses would be by who, you know?
Okay.
So only can extend. Let's listen again and let's try to complement this information.
Name. It comes from the patches of yellowish fur around the bear's eyes, which grow in a sort of circle shape like glasses. Although these golden markings vary greatly from one bear to another and may not be limited to the eyes, they can extend as far as the bear's cheeks or even chest.
Is Jessica participating or me?
You, Chris. Jessica is,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Okay. Okay,
I get confused.
sure.
They can extend as far as the bear's cheeks or even chest.
They can extend birds. The bird. No.
That's it. That's it, no problem. I can help you with it. Okay. The
Okay.
missing words, the ones that were missed, I'm gonna color them in red. Yes, Seal, do you have words?
I think so, but I'm not sure. I
Okay.
think that is also these golden markings.
Close, very close. Golden is an adjective. The color is called gold.
Gold?
Gold can be both the metal and the color. Okay.
There
Although-
is something like greatly.
Exactly, very greatly. Which is similar to say there's a wide variety of markings. Right?
Yeah.
Although these gold markings vary greatly from bear to bear. I forgot the one in the middle.
Although these golden markings vary greatly from one bear to another, and
Oh, from one bear to another. Isaac was correct. Only that it was not the other, it was another.
may not
I
be
think that is to another.
And yeah. Can you repeat?
From one bear to another. They not be limited.
Close, very good. They not be limited. Okay. The missing words would be a conjunction, and they may not that's it. And they may not be limited to their eyes.
the eyes. They can extend as far as the bear's cheeks.
They can extend. Do you have anything else, Il?
They can extend. I think that is as far as.
Exactly. As far as the bird's cheeks. And here's a comment. Although these gold markings vary greatly from one bear to another, and they may not be limited to their eyes, technically, people, look at this. All this section, in gray is a parenthesis. Extra information that we don't need, the distraction. The distraction that is at the same time the clue. Do you understand what is a clue?
Yes, like in blues.
The blues clues, exactly.
Yes.
Correct. It says they may not be limited to their eyes. May not be limited to their eyes means that we need to include the eyes. That's the reason we have as well as its eyes and cheeks. So whenever you hear, and they may not be limited to their eyes, this is our focus point. This is where the audio is telling you, hey, this is the answer, pay attention, because after I finish talking about the eyes, I'm going to give you the noun that you need. You know? And then right after this, they tell you, or even just, which is information that you are looking for. When you get this information, you can finally see, okay, the answer is just. Who got, raise your hand digitally, who got this answer the first time?
Which the chest?
Yeah.
Me.
I think you did, right?
Yeah.
Elsie, you did in the second one, no? Or the first?
No, teacher.
You never got it?
Today, yes, but before, no.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Friday.
Oh, yeah, Friday, no.
Then this information is valuable for you. Your clue and your key was here. When she mentioned the eyes, that was a situation when this one, like, pay attention because here the next word is the answer.
Okay.
That's pretty much it, how you discriminate information in part 2. What do you think? Opinions?
Well, it makes sense. Can be a good practice for next exam.
Super.
Check with the text and then analyze the audio.
Okay. The issue with that would be the text that you have in the page, no? That's what you're talking about, or the transcription?
The text in the page, sorry.
Okay, definitely in that case, I agree with you. So you gotta go fast, because in the terms of exam, literally, you heard it. You will only have 48 seconds to get familiar with a topic that you have no idea about. Like, nobody is an expert in bears. Nobody knows about bears. So that's strategically put, so everybody puts it in the same level, you know? That's the difficult part of this test. So yes, you will have chance to read, but you gotta go fast because you have less than 60 seconds. Okay. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Isaac, were you gonna say something?
I just forgot to close my mic. Well, I think it's something interesting, but because I realized that I ignore a lot of information, I just focus on getting the answers. And now that I'm listening and trying to understand the rest of the audio, it makes more sense, and I think it is easier to get the answers. Because if you are focused on, as I mentioned, I was focusing only on getting the answers. So
Yes.
if I had paid more attention to the rest of the text, it could be even easier to get the correct words.
Totally. Anyway, for the listening exercise, you only have one mission. Find the answer. Right? The rest of the transcript is going to help you for the writing exam. You know? So this analysis is only to check how English is built. Because in the writing exam, your real challenge will be to duplicate this. This is the level of writing that you need to develop. You know? But that's for the writing. Therefore, yes, for the listening exam is correct. It's okay to eliminate some information, but for the writing and the speaking, it's super important to duplicate portions of information the way they are put. Okay. That's the one. So guys, we did a great job. Let's finish for the moment. I'll see you next, not tomorrow. And I will speak to you, Christian, on WhatsApp. And the rest, guys, thank you for coming. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good teacher, see you.
Thank you, teacher. See you.
Good night. See you, everyone.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
See you later. Thanks to you, brother. Thanks for coming.
Thank you to you.
Bye-bye.